Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. Today we are going to tell you about the biggest transfer deals that happened this transfer window so far. This transfer window, Chelsea spent so much money and they signed a lot of great players to strengthen their squad and challenge for the Premier League title. Their most expensive signing of the window is Kai Havertz. They signed him for 80 million euros from Bayer Leverkusen. Kai Havertz is a great player that will impact Chelsea in a positive way. He's a versatile player and he can play in many positions. Last season for Bayer Leverkusen, he scored 12 goals and gave 6 assists. Moving on to the next big transfer value-wise is Victor Osimhen. Napoli signed Osimhen from Lille for 70 million euros. This is a great transfer for Napoli because they needed a new player up front for their attack that wasn't upgraded in a while. Osimhen is a fast, explosive striker with a good goal-scoring ability. His strongest trait of his game that he is a speedy dribbler. Last season for Lille, Osimhen scored 13 goals and gave 4 assists in 27 games for the French club. Now let's move to our next big transfer that happened in Germany. Manchester City sold Leroy Sane to Bayern Munich for 45 million euros. This is a very smart move for both player and the club because at Manchester City, Sane didn't play much last season. Bayern needed a top-class winger to fill in the spot after Perisic came back to Inter from loan. Only one thing can be added. This is a great transfer for Bayern because Sane and Serge Gnabry are the best German wingers at the moment, and it is great to see them both play in Bundesliga. This is going to be a great partnership between those two players like back in the day between Robben and Ribéry. Bayern did lose their crucial player in the midfield position. As we know, Thiago Alcantara didn't want to stay at Bayern, and Liverpool paid 30 million euros for this Spanish magician. Amazing transfer for Liverpool. It's another strong player for their world-class midfield. Thiago for sure will be in their starting lineup in the Liverpool as the season goes on, because quality and technical ability-wise he's one of the best in Europe with no exaggeration. Surprisingly, Real Madrid let go Achraf Hakimi after his loan spell at Dortmund came to an end. Real Madrid sold Hakimi to Inter for 40 million euros. Hakimi had a spectacular season at Dortmund last season. In 29 starts, he scored 5 goals and gave 10 assists. This type of player who can play in the right back position and right winger position is what Antonio Conte needs for his Inter. Hakimi said in an interview that he moved to Inter because of Antonio Conte and Inter's ambitions to challenge Juventus in the Serie A. The biggest swap deal that happened in this transfer window is Pianist and Arthur swap between Barcelona and Juventus. When this deal became official, this looked like a bad deal for Barcelona because they gave away a young 24-year-old midfielder that they scouted from Grêmio and were saying that he is a replacement for Iniesta. This is a very good deal for Juventus, 100%, because they lost Matuidi and Khedira and now they are finishing up their careers. On the other hand, this deal might also benefit Barcelona because Pjanic is 30 years old central midfielder who played almost his whole career in Italy and has a huge baggage of experience that might be helpful to boost Barcelona's morale, and we should never doubt how good is Pjanic. Coming back to Chelsea, they signed Kai Havertz that we already mentioned. They also signed Werner, Ziyech, Chilwell, Thiago Silva, and the new goalkeeper Eduardo Mendy that could replace Kepa because of his poor performances in the recent games. In this transfer window, Chelsea spent £252 million, which is mind-blowing. But this is money well spent because they now brought their squad to another level after signing these world-class players. They could really challenge for the Premiership this season. Frank Lampard needs the right formula and right formation to use this big and world-class squad. Now let's come back to Italy and see what Juventus did in this transfer window. First of all, they sacked Maurizio Sarri and appointed their club legend Andrea Pirlo. They loaned Alvaro Morata from Atletico Madrid with a 45 million euros option to buy back. Overall, good transfer for Juventus because he played for them in 2014 to 2016 and he had a successful career there where he scored important goals for the club. Biggest example is the goal he scored in the Champions League against Real Madrid that knocked them out from the competition. Liverpool, after signing Thiago, it didn't take them long to sign another great player. They signed Diego Jota from Wolves. They completed the signing of Diego Jota for 44 million euros. Last season, Jota scored 16 goals for Wolves. Jota is a great signing for Liverpool because they needed more depth up front. Jota already scored for Liverpool in their home game against Arsenal when they won 3-1. Wolves, after selling Jota, immediately signed a new right-back, Nelson Semedo from Barcelona for 30 million euros. This is another Portuguese player that Wolves signed so far. They have 11 Portuguese players in their squad. From now on, we can call them Portugal FC. In their last game against West Ham United, Wolves used Nelson Semedo in the right mid position. He can play very well in attack and in defense, so when needed he can track back through the wing and help out in defense. After Diego Jota left Wolves, now Wolves has more space for their younger players like Ruben Vinagre and Pedro Neto in their left wing. Liverpool's neighbors, Everton, spent big this transfer window. They signed James Rodriguez from Real Madrid, Alan from Napoli, Doucouré from Watford. These are great signings for Everton, and we already can see the result of it since the beginning of the season. In all competitions, Everton played 6 games and won all of them. They have the perfect start in the Premier League, winning 3 games out of 3. James Rodriguez is the standout player so far. Atletico Madrid used the opportunity, signing a new striker after Alvaro Morata left the club. They signed Luis Suarez from Barcelona. It is interesting how easy Barcelona let go Suarez to Atleti. After completing this deal, Atletico Madrid has a really dangerous attack, having both Diego Costa and Suarez. This is very dangerous as we all know their character and playing styles. Manchester United signed Donny van de Beek from Ajax for 40 million euros. Manchester United got one of the best universal players in Europe to their squad. They will get the best out of him if they put him under the striker position as a central attacking midfielder. He played his best football at Ajax at that position when they put Ziyech to the wing. He's a player that likes to play simple without any spectacular dribbles. With this signing, we can say that Manchester United almost solved all their problems in the midfield. Last season, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer found the perfect trio that works well for Manchester United with Bruno Fernandes, Paul Pogba and Matic. So one of them will have to go to the bench or Bruno Fernandes will have to move to the flank. These are one of the options that Solskjaer could really use. Manchester City signed 2 center backs. They are Nathan Ake and Ruben Dias. They signed Nathan Ake from Bournemouth for 45 million euros and they signed Ruben Dias from Benfica for 68 million euros. Since Pep Guardiola was appointed as a Manchester City manager, he spent 411 million euros on defenders only. Both Diaz and Ake can easily replace Man City's current center backs, so there will be a brutal competition in the center back positions. Nathan Ake already scored for Man City in their game against Leicester. Man City also signed a new right winger Ferran Torres from Valencia for 23 million euros. This is a very cheap signing for such a young talented player from Spain. As we know, Pep Guardiola likes Spanish players, and last transfer window he signed Rodrigo. So these are the signs that Ferran Torres will fit perfectly and he will break into the starting lineup in the future times as well.
Sergio Reguilon, after his breakthrough season at Sevilla, where they won the Europa League and finished 3rd in La Liga, he has moved to Tottenham. This is one of the best signings this transfer window. He will make Tottenham very strong. He's a great left back who can run up and down the field. He will strengthen both defensive and attacking qualities of Tottenham. Gareth Bale has also moved back to Tottenham after his long successful career at Real Madrid, where he won everything that was possible to win. In the last couple of years, Bale was unhappy at Madrid, and Madrid fans did not show enough love that Gareth actually deserved. This was also a great signing for Tottenham, because they did not have enough players up front, so he will make Tottenham stronger by linking up with Harry Kane and Heung-min Son. Thank you for watching another video, and if you liked the video, please leave a like and comment what you think was the best signing this summer. And we appreciate your support a lot, and please subscribe and turn on the notification bell. Thank you a lot, and remember, all for football and football for all. Goodbye. Have a good day.